Then you move on to 3.1.2. Calculates the gradient of AB. Calculates the gradient of AB, right? So upu AB nangu AB. Okay. So nithake la ukuthi ku-AB we don't have two sets of coordinates just like how we had for bani for BE, right? However, we've got these common methods of calculator any or calculator gradient. So the first one ile ukuthi ke it's a traditional method le ethi m is equals to change in y over change in x. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay. The second one, right, ile ethi tan theta is equals to e gradient. Okay. Siyakhumbula ukuthi why sathi le inje, it's because siyazi ukuthi from a trigonometry tan by definition ubani y over x. So yabona ukuthi change in y over change in x ingakho ke tan theta lengana ne gradient. So in other words, makuthi theta unaye uyakwazi ukumsubstitute la, and then you solve for your gradient. And then the third one is whereby you're actually given equation yoline othile. So y is equals to say maybe mx plus c. So uma unikezwe equation yoline othile, you can just look at this value of m over here. It's important ke ukuthi ngisho la ukuthi kubalekile ukuthi equation yakho mungayinikeziwe in this form ngendlela ukuthi no y is equal to mx plus c, uqala utranspose iqala kube ukuthi simi ngale ndlela, then only you can take this figure ukuthi ibe gradient yakho. For example, let's say mhlambe sino y minus 2x is equals to 3. Yabona? So in this case kunzima ukuthi uvele uthathe le component eseduze kwa x njengoba inje, because i negative and eseduzane kwa y, but rather ungayitranspose uyise ngale bese uba no y is equals to positive 2x because I did negative ngala plus 3, right? So uzonothake ukuthi manje le equation le isikule format leyana, then you can take that figure, right? So then usungayithatha ke leya figure leyana as your gradient. So awudinga ukuyibala, you can just look at the equation ngalayini bese uyayithatha gradient yakho. Okay, so other methods will include perpendicular lines and parallel lines. So ngicela ungachazi ngawo kakhulu because kungenzeka ngidle isikhathi. Okay, so let us look at lesimo. So they want the gradient of AB. Okay, so as much as singenawo ama-point awu-2 ku-AB ukuthi singasebenzisa le method le, right, ukuthi singasebenzisa le method le sisebenzise la ngenhla, but you'll notice ukuthi ke basinikile angle of inclination, angle eyakhiwa ulayini with your x-axis. Okay, so in this case we can use this angle of inclination again using this method here, method number 2. So therefore tan theta is equals to gradient. Okay, bese siyafakela ke. Okay, bese siyafakela ke. So we've got our tan, and then our angle laphayana yubani u81.87, which is equals to our gradient. Okay, then when you punch this to your calculator uzoba nobani uzoba no 7 wakho elingana ne gradient, which is gradient yakho elingana nobani no 7. Okay, right, cool. So we got our 3.1.2. all right, so mhlambe before we go to 3.2 ngithi ngivezele ukuthi ngicela ngizobona guys ukuthi ke from our analysis sikhonile nje ukuthi kube ukuthi siyabona ukuthi bese sishilo vele already ukuthi le angle le can help us to calculate the gradient la. So that's the beauty of actually analyzing before uqala imibuzo, because uthi noma usufika there's things that you've unpacked already osuzazi before you actually even start. Okay, so 3.2, determine the equation of BE in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So determine the equation of BE in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, right, cool. So kumbula ke thina ukuthi ukuze determine the equation you actually need 2 points, right? You need gradient yakho, right, and you need a point. So you need at least these two things. So once you have these two things, then you sort it, right? So kumbula equation ethi bayifuna in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so sidinga lo, okay, gradient yethu. So in terms of line BE vele sesina gradient la sibalile la ngenhla. Okay, so that's gradient yethu yubani basically u1 over 4. So vele already sesinaye y is equal to 1 over 4x plus c. So in this sidinga nge manje value ka C. So kusithola value ka C sidinga in at least 1 point elitholakala kulow line loyo bese substitute leli point into our equation ukuze sithole I value ka C. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the coordinates of C, right? Kwaze kwaqondana yazi ukuthi ngifuna uC I'm going to use ama coordinates ka C, right? But in terms of ama coordinates ka C uzobona ukuthi sino 4 omele x, sino -2 omele y. So njalo uma ubona ama coordinates okwazi ukuthi ubona ini x no y. So my y is actually equals to -2. So la ngibona khona y ngizofakela -2, okay, which is equals to 1 over 4 bese la ngibona khona x ngifakele bani u4, right? Bese ngifakela bani u4 plus c, okay, all right, cool. So la siba no -2 vele misino 1 over 4 times 4 kufanele simultiply nje ini ama fractions, okay? So you can cancel kanje muthanda, but maybe let me just show everybody at home ukuthi how do we get to 1 lapha. So siba no 4 times 1 which is 4 over 4 times 1 again which is 4 plus c, and then 4 over 4 bese ba 1 ngelo. So -2 is equals to 1 plus c. Then vakalana to solve for c, we transpose 1 to the other side. So we know -2 minus 1 is equals to c, and then our c is equals to -3, guys. Okay, so feel free ukuyijomba step as long as you understand what you're doing, right? I just wanted to expand just to make sure ukuthi akekho osalayo at home, right? So therefore equation yethu ke musuyibhala usuzobuyisela I-gradient ubuyisela u-c bese u-y no-x ubabhala njengoba benje. So our equation will be equals to y is equals to 1 over 4 x minus -3, right? So we got our equation